by a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more.
So you find my smile pleasing?
I find your opinion of
He said, but you like me, though.
Your character is as deficient as your horsemanship.
Oh!
Oh! He like, oh no, I'm gonna get you. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
That would be Lady Mikel-Claire.
Oh, sorry. That's right. I have to make sure I'm going about my pleasantries correct because we are about to do Bridgerton Season 2. I know what you're thinking. What happened in Season 1? Well, we already watched it before we started doing these reaction channels. And I know what else you're thinking. Well, did you just get done doing the Queen
Charlotte?
Queen Charlotte? Did you just finish Queen Charlotte? Yes, we did. So we've already seen 1. We watched Queen Charlotte. We're bouncing back to 2 so we can catch up so that we can be ready for the premiere of Season 3, which is happening right around the corner. I hope all of that makes sense. Listen, don't worry if you missed any of it, because Queen Charlotte, there'll be a link in the description for it, which is one of our best reactions
one of my
that we've
favorites.
had
One of my favorites
of all time. Hey, it's going to be tons of fun. So without any further ado, let's get started. All right. All righty. Patreons, thank you so much for your patronage. Without you, this doesn't happen. We are getting started in 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Netflix! Hey, and Shonda.
You were on it.
Yeah, big shout out to Shonda Rhimes as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shondaland.
I know. Yo, I love Shonda. She is absolutely amazing.
I love Queen Charlotte. If I just, now that I have her backstory, I feel ready.
See, that's the other thing that I think is gonna be interesting about us seeing Season 2. Now that we've watched Queen Charlotte, we're gonna have so much more context,
which I love.
Yeah. Even when it comes to what's her name, Mrs. Danbury.
Lady
Danbury.
You have to get the lady in there, homie. Respect. Put some respect on their names.
No offense, sister, but I believe you were the last person she would like to see.
And what is that supposed to? Are we sure she's even in there? She isn't. Where else would she be?
Climb through a window, escape through the chimney.
Quiet.
Middle sister.
I left my husband and child at home for this.
That's what everyone should happen. To be late for the Queen.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I'm happy that she even made an appearance.
I'm happy that she acknowledged them.
Yeah, that's true too.
If one of you utters a single word,
Just
gets over with.
Oh, this must be like her suitor day.
For someone
fresh.
Okay.
Someone unexpected.
Hey, there goes Queen Charlotte.
Apathy is a blight the monarchy simply cannot endure.
Of course, Your Majesty, but remember, a young lady cannot be a diamond until you anoint her.
That's right.
Oh, go ahead. I love them too.
I do too.
Do you think she will return? We have heard nary a peep from Lady Whistledown since last season.
Oh, yeah. She's stressed.
She simply left for the country as the rest of us did in the off-season, bored by the lack of any real gossip.
Yeah?
You do know what that would make her then?
What's that?
One of us.
Oh! One of us. One
And
of us.
and look who it is.
I see no need to go through all of that again when I myself am already betrothed to Mr. Finch.
Mr. Finch may very well still change his mind, particularly when he notices there is still no dowry.
Ouch.
Shall see to that when he finally decides to show his miserly face.
Oh, look. She's trying to get the scoop.
She's trying to find her a man. Remember she had a little thing
Little
for
crush.
the brother.
Simply locate a stationary object and keep your eyes set. I used a painting nearby. We practiced it.
I don't want to do this.
She doesn't.
You have natural gifts.
Do not patronize me and give me that.
Her discomfort is hilarious.
Tolerable, dutiful, suitable enough hips for childbearing, and at least half a brain.
Oh!
And that last part is not so much a requirement, but a preference, in fact.
Wow.
Not
even a requirement.
Not a difficult list.
She's just gotta be like, I got baby for you.
No. That was horrible.
Penelope, how many times must I warn you to
Look at all
be
the
wary
colours.
of that window? Do you wish to appear like a befreckled beggar spending all day in the sun?
A befreckled beggar. How dare she get dark?
She looking for her a suitor. That's what she
No,
doing.
she's trying to get the scoop. She could care less about the scooter. You are not your sister.
She knows that.
Look, no grace.
It's fine.
No grace whatsoever. Oh, even the queen is like, what's
the meaning of this?
Right?
Oh!
Court adjourned. Look.
It's like a gossip mag.
I've seen enough.
That's actually
But
exactly
Your
what
Majesty,
it is.
that's still...
I have seen enough.
That's how Brothers was when Jet Magazine came out and the new Beauty of the Week came.
Oh my God.
I've seen enough.
Best of luck to you, brother. You shall certainly need it this
She's all like,
She's like, it's your turn now.
It's your turn.
Oh, remember, he gave her heck. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Stirring the pot.
Honing my skills.
Free serve price too, I see.
Or should I say, hatching my plan?
I remember.
No, even better, I was sharpening my knives.
Oh.
For all of you.
See, I just feel like she's evil, to be honest with
I
you.
think it's great.
Princes in this town are 10 a penny. There's only one Lady Whistledown. She could just as easily take her business elsewhere. So it's 18, not a penny more.
Know your worth.
They're the ones running around town while you get to sit here on your lazy arse.
Yes, Mom.
Then my mistress thanks you for your services.
Go ahead. Go ahead, little lady.
Now that the season has started, I shall need to fill your coffers at the Modiste and oversee the hiring of a few extra staff.
Okay.
And your ring.
Taking care of the money.
Dang.
I beg your pardon.
The frost hardens the soil, saps it of nutrients.
That is very well, but you requested...
My ring, yeah. No.
I thought all of the young ladies looked beautiful.
Not particularly, and all the young ladies look the same, like young ladies.
Oh, goodness.
But he seemed a little bitter about his old squeeze that kind of did her own thing. Yeah.
Well, he wants a woman, not a young lady.
Dearest, I shall be more than happy to give you my ring when you find someone with whom you are very much in love.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Very well.
See that he is quite well.
Me?
I'm not in need of coddling. I assure you all, everything is in order.
You were still your mama's baby. Believe
Forever.
that. Mm-hmm.
4. Or 5, no, perhaps 6.
3 children is what I've always wanted, my lord.
What if, say, one of your daughters had a penchant for overspending? How would you deal with that?
He's trying to blow it up.
Yeah, he's...
Yeah. Well, because he wants to... he can't get the woman he wants, and he's worried about his mama.
He's trying to sabotage.
Well, he's trying to be the man of his house.
Sabotage.
What are those?
Accounts requiring your
That's why you
signature.
watch.
The harp is a wonderful instrument, my lord.
Do you read?
Oh.
Books.
Oh! Yes, books! No, whistle down them.
Whoa there! Miss, are you in trouble?
Knight in shining armor.
Oh, well, you already know that we're going to have a ravaging beauty. You can feel it.
Knight in shining armor.
I did not mean to cause anyone concern.
Did your maid know you were riding astride?
I have no maid.
Ah, then you're married.
Oh.
Then you were lost.
I am not
You
lost
just messed
either.
me.
I'm on my
Right?
way back to Mayfair. It is just ahead.
Questioning me?
Well then.
I appreciate your attention, sir, but I assure you I am perfectly safe.
That
Perhaps you
part.
pretend this encounter never took place?
That
You allow
part.
me to go my way and you go yours.
You worry about being seen.
I worry about meeting strange men at parks at dawn who fail to leave me alone with all of their questions.
Right?
Me, I should not tell a soul.
How grateful I am.
Losing races to strange women in such parks at dawn.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the questions I will be asked.
Oh, he's so intrigued.
He really is.
Is that what that was? A race?
Or was it not?
Does one not need actual competition for a race?
Though I'm afraid the same cannot be said for you.
I beg your pardon.
Mayfair is not right ahead. It's the other way entirely.
Mm.
Not lost, you said?
Uh-oh. Oh, she don't want to be seen.
Dang.
Read the room, homie.
been introduced.
I'm afraid that is not possible, not when I have a victory lap to enjoy.
Oh, yeah, he's all in.
Loves the chase.
Yeah, he's all in.
Well, that sounds delightful.
It will make for a most spectacular entrance to society indeed. I cannot tell you how eager the young ladies are for the upcoming season.
As am I.
The draft is coming up.
In
Love
season.
it.
We in season.
Prior to their first engagement, Her Majesty is most discerning, you understand.
So Her Majesty will be in attendance then?
Of course she will.
Yeah.
Of course she will.
The pianoforte is
Anybody
tuned,
got
the
the Queen's
instructor's
ear.
hired, dance lessons begin at noon, followed by a short but comprehensive visit from a lovely French tutor I have secured.
The youngest one is in season to be picked, but the oldest one doesn't seem to have anybody with her. So she's potentially, I'm assuming she's single just for the sake of story.
I don't know. I think so. so.
The age of the elder miss may raise concern.
Yes,
Any suitable gentleman will require some persuading.
Oh.
As she will already be regarded as an old maid at the...
Dang.
And 20, Mom. But it should truly be of no concern, as I assure you, I am not here to find a husband for myself.
Her sister's 14, so that's a big difference.
Rather exquisitely. Yeah. Even more so when she speaks French, I rather think.
Ah, so she's pretty much her agent.
She is accomplished in both Latin and Greek, in addition to Marathi and Hindustani, of course.
Nice.
She not only plays sitar, murli, but pianoforte, too.
Dang. Yeah, you better check my resume.
That part.
I'm telling you, Pen, the season has barely begun, and already I feel touched in the head.
You are with that hat on.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I was like, what is going on with that?
Touched in the head.
I've been busy with my correspondence.
To the new heirs?
She always got like the
Oh.
oddest gear. That she be wearing her little yellow dress thing. It looks, I don't know.
Her family is very, like, loud.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. In all aspects of that, yes.
Truly, I did not mind Whistledown's silence the last 10 months, as it finally gave me some time to read a few articles of substance.
Oh. Woo.
Sex, I hope, will excuse me if I treat them like rational creatures instead of flattering their fascinating graces. Wollstonecraft.
Rather haughty.
She's so offended.
Gotta sit there and lay in all of that disrespect.
Despite from the tedious sequence of tea parties and balls. I rather think that the only reason Whistledown writes about such things is because she is not an active participant in them.
That part.
The Marquis of Ashdown. A little young, to be sure, but he has the 10th.
Oh, no.
He got the dough, though.
Gloucester. His wife recently died of influenza.
He's old.
He might make a particularly estimable addition to your dance card this evening, Miss Sharma.
No.
The Duke flaunts his mistresses. I assure you, Miss Sharma, I have our prospects well in hand.
Trust.
Ah, there she is.
Oh, pink and green.
Ooh, she better not be too feisty with the Queen. I know that much, Kate.
Pink and green.
Lady Danbury, a delightful soiree as expected, though my own later this week will be much more
Oh, how is Kate gonna act? Please don't show out in front of the Queen.
Your Majesty, may I present Lady Mary Sharma, whom you must remember, and...
Why she look at her like that?
Right?
I hear you have made quite a journey to join us again after all these years, Lady Mary. If only you had extended the courtesy of offering your queen a final farewell before you left.
Ooh. Oh. You know she always gonna have bars.
Oh, I do relish a challenge.
Oh.
She like, who told you to leave without telling me?
Well, I mean, honestly, you gotta say goodbye. You do have to say goodbye.
And then she strolled off with her court. You know, the Queen be giving them that work. Get him, Charlotte.
You got to say goodbye.
Oh, I'm sure there is someone here who will charm you. After all, this is the season the Viscount intends to find a wife.
I want her to find, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, see, look. Sure did.
Oh, my gosh. They come in lining up.
The two of them absconded to India thereafter.
A Maharaja I would have understood, but the man was no more than a common worker who already had a child.
Oh.
Lady Mary's parents, the Sheffields, never lived down the shame, did they?
Wow.
Too ashamed to show their faces in London.
If only every family could be as respectable as ours.
Oh, my gosh.
I do not believe I've yet made an introduction.
Of course. It must be my mistake.
Though you have quite the eye. Is wealthy, well-connected, and from one of the town's most illustrious families.
Uh-oh.
He may very well be our most eligible bachelor, indeed.
The way
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Lord Corning, I was hoping to see you this evening. Allow me to introduce...
Looks like a...
Miss Sharma.
Flamingo or something.
Look at the way she took that drink.
She's like, that ain't it.
Yeah. Well, she's still kind of like embarrassed to be there, too, though.
Yeah.
Corning, you said?
The Baron Corning.
I would be delighted, my...
Time to lace them up. See what that 40 time is.
I'm excited. I'm excited for her dance skills to be seen.
Mama's steady drinking that drink, though.
For a lady to decline a dance with a gentleman unless she's already reserved by another. I see we have much to learn.
Ah, that part. She like, listen, girl, it's rough. That's why I left. So why you think I left?
You have to dance? I feel like I don't want to dance.
There you are. Oh, Pen, I'm so glad to see you. Mamma is already being insufferable.
At least you do not see fit to dress you as a sunflower. Plant pun, if you're wondering.
Apologies, gentlemen. I regret to inform you that my dance card is already full.
Is it?
Lord Byron. Wellington, Eloise, these names are all.
I'm merely following my sister's valuable advice.
Oh, she put it on herself.
This dance card to be filled with all of the right names.
Eloise, there you are, dear. Come, there is someone I would like you.
Oh my goodness. I hope it's a good fit.
There is no good fit for her.
I know. I don't know.
Squiring every eligible miss around town until you're barely able to see straight.
Is one lady unlike any other? Simply
Dang.
pick the least objectionable and get her wed, bed, and
Goodness.
The lady in question should have more to recommend her.
Do not tell us you were hoping for a love match.
Love is the last thing.
Oh.
Children to be of good stock, then their mother must be of impeccable quality.
Goodness.
Pleasing face, an acceptable wit.
I mean,
it should not be so hard to find. And yet the debutantes of London fall short at every turn.
Goodness. Oh.
Discovered.
Someone there?
Oh. Make yourself known.
I can hear
you.
You. I never got your name.
Didn't give it.
I was wondering if we'd meet again.
So you might discern if my wit is acceptable, my
Right.
manners genteel.
That part.
Viscount Bridgerton, yes. When you manage
She
to
be
find this
letting him
paragon
have
of
it.
virtue, whatever makes you think she will
Everybody
accept
have it.
your suit?
That part.
By a pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more.
So you find my smile pleasing.
I find your opinion of yourself
He's like, would you
entirely
like me, though?
Your character is as deficient as your horsemanship.
Oh.
Oh. He like, oh no, I'm going to get you.
Look how she speaks to me like this.
he didn't look around. He was like, no, she did not just.
But I like it.
Have you seen your brother or your sister?
Well, they managed to escape you.
Oh. Oh. Goodness, son.
Lady Danbury.
Oh.
Splendid evening.
I like their relationship, though.
I do too.
You guess whose absence I might not have regretted.
I do hope I am not one of them.
I like that we know they're.
They all must come around eventually, I suppose.
Lady Danbury, we wish to leave.
Miss Charlotte, allow me to introduce you.
Charmed, my mamma is already in our carriage. We will see you at home.
She's so disrespectful.
What is clear is we are woefully unprepared to navigate this lion's den. I am sure Edwina's absence will only make her that much more desirable.
I believe that.
It really was a magnificent soiree, Lady Danbury. We are most grateful.
Danbury got some stuff to navigate. She got to get Kate in line.
It would seem both of us may have our hands full this year.
But if I have something to say about it, and as you very well know,
I do.
Always do. She gonna figure out a way to get on the team.
Night, sisters.
She probably reminds her of herself, though, to be honest with you.
Well, or maybe even a young Charlotte, too.
That too. All the above.
Lokes, I thought you weren't coming.
My mistress apologised for the delay. This is for today. It must print before noon.
Before noon? I got other things to do.
My mistress is willing to take an even 10. You get to keep the surplus for your rapid service. These kind of delays are sure to be more frequent now due to an unforeseen circumstance anyway, so it's really a bargain.
Well, shoot, money is just short. Her family, everything.
Well, she just took home 10 shillings.
But after taking in the scene from last night's festivities, it is clear the season won't be quite so fragrant for everyone.
Bills.
That part.
If this former capital R Rake is indeed ready to flourish. Like
How
the rest of
beautiful those
us,
flowers
is
are.
simply waiting for the Queen to finally name her diamond.
Right?
Perhaps this author should take matters into her own hands.
Oh, that's a threat.
Into making my selection.
Right?
The younger one would do if the eldest just got out of the way.
Sister is dreadful.
Goodness.
Don't worry, Danbury's like, I'm gonna figure you out. And I'm gonna figure that dog out too.
she's like, don't get on my chair. She's like, I didn't even know y'all were bringing this dog.
This is what occupies your quiet time.
What are you ladies doing? Still up?
Penelope was writing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
Well, that would explain the ink all over her fingers. I declare, Penelope.
Colin is my friend.
As if he would ever waste his ink on someone like you.
Goodness.
Colin Bridgerton is no more your friend than I am the next Catherine the Great.
Goodness
Now,
gracious.
wipe your hands, lest someone should think you're a commoner.
Dang, as you just were looking for something to sell.
Your tea grows cold. My horses do not. Do you plan to ride again tomorrow morning?
Do I act like I don't know?
Right? It's like, this is my house.
I know all that goes on in my home.
That part. I'm like, it's my house.
And what about failing to tell me why you have truly come to London with your sister? I'm rather more concerned about that.
Love her robe.
Very few attempt to outwit me.
That
and
part.
even fewer succeed.
That part.
You are living under my roof, under my care, relying on my good name, my connections, my money. Vouched for you and your sister in front of Her Majesty the Queen. Your mamma misses your father, naturally. But she never really wanted to come back here, did she? You did. Stipulations which, if met, will, I am guessing, guarantee great fortune for you and your family.
Edwina must marry an Englishman of nobility.
They could not control your mamma's marriage, so they mean to interfere with your sister's.
Yes. They never recovered from my father's lack of rank. But our money ran low. We used the last for this very journey. The Sheffields have agreed to bestow a sizable dowry on my sister and to look after my mamma.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at that, but they should have just been upfront.
If I could marry for the sake of my family, I would. But I am not my mamma's daughter by birth. Edwina is. Teaching her twice as much and watching her work twice as hard as anyone else. I even taught her how to make this beautiful excuse for tea the English so adore. I despise English tea.
I do too. I prefer chai.
Then I will smile and I will nod politely after each and every sip, to be sure.
And that part.
Your sister has a right to know. As you said, it is her future.
Yes.
She would say yes to any man kind enough to ask.
Yeah.
Edwina deserves a chance to find love without such a burden.
I agree with that.
Okay.
There is nothing on earth quite so envied as a diamond.
What'd you think of that story?
I think it's great. I mean, now we know the stakes. You know,
Stakes are high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a delightful ball, Your Majesty. Very diamondy. Though I must admit, I'm more of an emerald person myself.
Oh, who are...
Just uncouth. She's just not built for that. Make the queen laugh.
Because it was a joke.
My favourite necklace is one of emeralds.
Me too!
Seems you have indeed come a long way since last year, Miss Bridgerton.
Wait a minute, she threw that Hail Mary and it actually kind of worked?
Yeah.
Look, everybody's shocked.
Look at the mama. Look at her. She's like,
we're just going to leave now. Just leave now.
Yeah, she's like, okay. She's like,
Yeah.
But you know, she doesn't want to be the diamond.
The Queen, in fact, names Eloise.
Then again,
do you have to marry her?
Hush you.
Well, here's the thing. Like, one of those things, sometimes people hate what they don't have. And then once they get it, they might change their mind.
Well, because they don't view themselves in that way. So they don't. So they pretend to hate it sometimes because they're like, it'll never happen for me. You know what I mean?
So in fact, like me.
Eloise, you must calm down. Eloise Bridgerton.
Oh,
the mean girls.
Oh, gosh.
Stop spending time with insipid wallflowers all evening.
Oh.
Final circle of friends.
Insipid wallflowers.
I would rather die.
Oh.
That part. That's what I'm talking about. Have your own girl back.
Yeah, but does she have her back when she's Lady Whistledown?
Don't be.
Allow it to now be my honor to present to you the season's diamond.
Edwina.
Miss Edwina Sharma.
Yay! She is the most beautiful in the room. Well, actually her sister, but still. Woo! That's beautiful.
Viscount Bridgerton. Have you yet met my new incomparable?
She is only 14.
I know, it's very
Yeah.
weird and disturbing.
Yeah.
However many I have, my lord, I shall feel misfortunate. Together with my husband, we'll chart the best course.
He like, damn.
Though, perhaps you could speak with my sister. It is her blessing you shall need if...
Oh, here comes the rub.
Yep. Here's the problem.
The rub.
Yep.
Miss Edwina, this is
Her sister.
Miss Sharma, my lord.
Miss Shaman.
Yeah. Not her sister.
Oh.
She is who I shall marry.
There are a few things I must make you aware of.
Colour, clarity, carrot.
The way she looked back.
Yeah.
That still work if we're not married. It's rather strange.
I wasn't expecting them to have it together like that.
was old.
Or be so young, yeah.
It is quite all right. You must be my father. And no offense taken, he was ugly. And very old.
Look, they choose it?
That's their cousin.
You had my possessions moved.
Well, I should be taking over those rooms, now that the home is mine.
Yeah.
You understand, yes?
That part.
Yeah, I mean, that...
The new Lord Featherington is here to provide.
Yeah, he is. So y'all better just
Yeah, but
suck
she
it
got
up.
to give up power, though, now.
She should have known that.
Yeah, I mean...
It's either that or get put out on the street.
Yeah, sell the candlesticks.
That's right.
Is the entire practice of naming a diamond not, well, rather ridiculous?
Ooh.
Her candor, her character, her true accomplishments.
What do you think? I think it's wonderful.
Perhaps if the Queen abandoned
Queen gonna be
this
hot.
absurdity,
She gonna be
raised the
hot.
diamond,
Of course she is.
we would all see that a woman can be so much more.
Look at the dog holders.
Edwina Sharma, my diamond. It seems she will need to do more for me this season than simply sparkle.
Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet.
Because she's wondering.
I love this show. Okay. Wow. All right.
We back, ladies and gentlemen.
We back.
We back in the house.
We back. Season 2 of Bridgerton.
Wow.
Man, it has absolutely come right back to my expectations. There's a funness and a lightness to it all, and then there's so much depth. You can get to the bottom of the ocean with you regarding like emotions and how people interact with each other and knowing purpose and value and duty and all of that. How are you feeling?
I feel like, like you said, it's definitely living up to the first season.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Queen Charlotte is my favorite.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's,
yeah,
that's just what it is. That's always going to be number one. Yeah. But I mean, I'm very excited for like the new characters, the new reasoning behind, some of the courtships. I love that it's in season again.
Yes.
I'm just like thrilled to meet all these new beautiful people and just see what happens.
Well, speaking of the new people, so we've got a new lead actress who's played Kathy, her sister, and her mother.
Oh, Kate?
Kate.
Are you talking about Kate? I'm sorry.
Kate. Yeah,
Okay. Kate, yes.
Yeah, Kate, her sister Edwina, and her mother, I forgot the mother's name, Mary.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about those new introductions to the universe, to the Bridgerton
universe? I think they're beautiful. I think that they're shaking up things, which obviously is what they were saying, right? Like that's what Lady Danbury said to the Queen. She was like, well, don't you want to shake things up rather than be, all like, how dare you come back when you didn't say goodbye?
No.
So I think it's wonderful that they have like new people to kind of stand and speak their truths and like what's happening for them, and that not everything is as it seems, which is I think is a big thing for Bridgerton.
Yes.
What about you?
Yeah, I think they're great. I think the actress that plays Kate is doing a phenomenal job. I mean, she has the look, she has the attitude, she has the confidence. in order to fill that position. And then it's also going to be refreshing to see more conflict that Danbury, for me, who's one of my favorite characters in the show, Lady Danbury, to see her kind of like how she's gonna have to finagle with this piece, this wild card. You know, when we've seen, you know, like we said before, we have seen Queen Charlotte, so we get a better understanding of their relationship in the future. But at this point in time, you know, we're just now kind of getting to know Lady Danbury as well. So to have this piece, this wild card that has their own agenda and their own things that they want to do for their family, that to me is going to be fun. And then also seeing Lady Danbury also navigate Charlotte is going to be interesting as well. Plus, you know, there has to be a love triangle, and we see it happening. Oh
gosh, yes.
You know, between the two sisters.
That sucks that it has to be with her sister, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, that part I don't like.
Well, I think it's great story-wise.
Oh, of course, story-wise, it's beautiful and wonderful and intriguing. But as far as like in real life, I feel bad for Kate.
Yeah, that part.
And Edwina, because Edwina is like, oh, this is my opportunity. This is what we've been working so hard for. And then her sister's like, don't go near him. Yeah. But I will. Maybe in the rose garden.
Yeah. I like the Feathertings as well. Yeah, because, you know, the whole Lady Whistledown transforming and morphing into something bigger and different than what we've seen from the first season
because of her sister. Her friend.
Yeah. I think that has a lot of cool ways that it can go. Because the Queen, even though she is very, you know, the Queen, you know, what she says goes. It's interesting to see how she gets persuaded. And the two big things, I think, as far as human beings are concerned, is Lady Danbury. And then as far as the environment is concerned, is Lady Whistledown. So to see how that sways is pretty fun and interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this. I'm trying to figure out, was that Lady Danbury they had? Yeah, the first ball. And then they had the introduction to the Queen and the selection of the diamond. So I'm curious to see what happens as far as like Kate and oh my gosh, the Duke. Yeah. I want to see how that's gonna play out with Edwina in the mix. Yeah. Right, and her being the diamond, and the Queen already saying it's a diamond, and how that's supposed to happen. Like, who's Edwina gonna marry now? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
we talked. Kate was all talking about duty and responsibility.
Absolutely.
It may be her duty to bow out, to not pursue.
Kate?
Yeah.
That is her duty. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's absolutely her duty.
Yeah, so it's all of that. It's just so good.
Yeah,
it's just so well written.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm curious what you all think. We do, like I said, we know it's a little bit wonky, seeing as how we're kind of like bouncing around with the seasons. But thank you all for having patience with us, because we're doing this to prepare for season 3, which is like right around the corner. Yeah, so with that being said, let us know what we got right, what we got wrong in the phone with us, what did we miss. And if you want to get to know this beautiful young lady a little bit better.
Yes, please do spoilers ahead of time, because I know a lot of you have already seen season 2 and we're super excited, but no spoilers. Yeah. You can get to know me a little bit better with the links in the description to my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yeah, all of that. Hey, thank you for your time, and we'll catch you in the next episode. All right, y'all, take care. Peace.